to my channel. My name is Jordy if you don't know me. And I guess today we are pink clown, which is everything I've ever wanted to be. Today I just felt like doing something with nice skin, pink cheeks, a bold pink lip, and some really nice lashes. In this video, I used 3 out of 4 of the items that are in my special holiday set with Beauty Care Naturals, so make sure to check that out. Mascara, brow gel, highlight, and a pink mask. I should put on my pink mask with this outfit. I tried to keep this video a little bit shorter because my last videos have been so long, but obviously I haven't edited this yet right now in this moment, so it might be just as long, I'm not sure. But either way, I appreciate you being here with me. I feel like this look is very wearable if you maybe just put on an eyebrow or not. If you want to watch me put it on, then proceed. My desk is just, it's bad. It's really bad. Usually I clean it before I start filming, but I don't want to today. I just don't want to. I'll clean it after. Will you though? Probably not. I think I forgot to curl this piece of hair. As always, skincare is done, cleansed, toned, serum, moisturizer, sunscreen, and I did put on a little bit of oil. I feel like I just use the same products in every single video. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I feel like being repetitive in my products is either really boring for you guys, or it just means that you can trust that I really like these products. I just shove my finger right into the product. Always make sure to wash your hands before you do this. For foundation, I'm using 185 in the Pro Filtr Fenty foundation. This foundation is so versatile. It can be a fairly light coverage, a medium coverage, a full coverage, and I think today we're gonna go for a medium. This dress is making a whole lot of noise. I probably should have put the dress on after. If I get makeup on this dress, I might cry. But I was so excited to put it on. It's just building up the coverage a little bit where I have some red spots. I can't open it. I'm greasy. For concealer, we're sticking with Fenty and we're gonna use the Pro Filtr concealer. This is in the shade 140. And just using the same brush to blend that out. Before I powder, I'm gonna take a concealer brush and I'm gonna go into my Dewy Pearl highlight from Beauty Care Naturals. And I'm just gonna tap it onto my cheeks and blend it out with my finger, a little bit on my chin, and on the bridge and tip of my nose. Now I'm gonna set my face with the Milk Translucent Blur and Set, and I'm just going in with the Sigma Edge Kabuki and pressing it into the powder. And first setting my under eye, smile lines, nose folds, all the really creasy places. I was using this brow product by Sigma the other day, Light Color and Shape Brow Powder Duo, and it seemed like it might be a really excellent contour shade for pale skin. So let's try it. Just grabbing the lighter shade with a small brush. We'll try it over here first. Very cool toned. Let's try the darker shade. It's maybe a little bit too cool toned for my skin tone, but it does make a very natural shadow color. I would say if you are paler than me, this would be an excellent contour product. It's blendable. That looks pretty nice. I don't know how long this would last you. It's not a ton of product, but I know that finding a good contour color for very, very pale skin can be really hard. Let's see how it looks on the nose. It looks pretty nice on the nose. I do sometimes reach for different colors for my nose and my face. A little bit more warmth on my face and a more cool tone on my nose. I'm just gonna add some translucent powder down the sides of the nose. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of BH Cosmetics Bronze Babe and just warm up the cheeks a little bit. I'm also going to contour my forehead because I forgot. And then dust that powder off the nose. Cute. I think that went pretty well. I'm gonna add some powder highlight on top of the cream highlight. This is the Hank & Henry Nightlight Brilliant Pearls highlight. And the cream under the powder, this is going to be a really intense highlight. I think that's what we're going for today. Very glowy. Someone commented on one of my videos that a frosted tip, as in my nose tip, was not a good look. So I've just been making it extra bright. And then I'm just taking the brush that I bronzed with. It doesn't really have any product left on it. And I'm just gonna kind of push it all over my face just to marry everything together. This complexion is so cute. It's very full coverage. It's a little bit heavy, but it looks nice. So for something different with the eyebrow today, I wanted to do a faux bleached brow. Normally I would do it with concealer and I wouldn't be able to gel my brows because when you go and put the gel through, it takes the concealer off and you kind of lose that bleached effect. So I'm gonna take my Beauty Care Naturals brow gel and I'm gonna gel them first. And I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty concealer in 190W because it's kind of yellowy and I think it's a good shade for a bleach effect. Bye bye brow. And then just combing it through gently so it's not chunky. That's a pretty convincing bleach job. I know this brow won't be for everyone, but you can do this look without the brow. I'm gonna add a touch of white concealer. This is the Urban Decay white concealer to make them a touch lighter. And then for the lids, I want them to be just naked, but they will probably crease. So I'm gonna take a nude shadow from the ColourPop Stone Fox palette. This is the shade Trip. And I'm just gonna dust it all over the lid for a nice even color of my skin tone. I'm also gonna tap some of that onto my brow to kind of set that concealer. And I'll take a little bit of this shimmery white called Dreamful. And we'll add a little highlight under the brow. Now I'm gonna do some liner and I'm gonna do, hopefully, like the babiest wing. I'm using the Haus eye-lie-ner and I'm just gonna put on the tiniest little skinny wing and then try to match it up. I really want like a long, but really thin wing. And hopefully with both eyes going in the same direction. They're a little bit off, but what can you do? I mean, you could fix them, but I don't have time for that. I do have time for that, I just don't want to. And I'm not gonna line my eye. I'm just going to like barely connect it to my eyelid. So it's not like kind of floating there on its own, even though that would probably be fine. My printer is haunted. Now I'm gonna give my lashes a good curl. This is the House of Lashes curler and it's my favorite and it matches my dress. Getting them right at the root and giving it a few squeezes, a couple times on each eye. And then before I put on mascara, I'm gonna pop just a couple individual lashes, mostly on the outer corner. I'm just using a tweezer to pop it on there. So many of you reminded me to buy individual lashes when I asked you to a few videos ago, and I appreciate it so much, but I didn't. I forgot anyway. Normally I would put these on after mascara, but I really want these to kind of blend in with my natural lashes. So I'm hoping we can get these stuck on good enough that they don't come off when we put on mascara. My lash glue is getting pretty gross, so we might not succeed. I've got enough for one more on each eye if they don't fall apart when I pull them off. These are so fragile. I'm gonna let those really dry before we do any mascara, but in the meantime, we can do some blush. I'm gonna do some like pink blush, and I'm gonna use Rose Quartz from the Fairy Blush. I put it right on the apple of my cheek, and then bringing it across my nose. Like a sunburn, but a cute one. Now I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Care Naturals Lengthening Mascara, which is the best mascara ever. I say it with much confidence. And I'm going to so carefully wiggle it on there. The amount of things that I've knocked onto the floor while recording this video. I need to clean my desk. Oh my god, the lashes look so cute. Didn't lose any on that eye. I got mascara on my lid. That's okay. This looks like just my lashes. To get that little speck of mascara off, just using a spoolie and kind of scratching it off when it's dry, and then it doesn't smudge or anything, it just flakes off. Now I'm gonna add freckles with my Salty Face freckle stain, dotting them on and then blotting them off. Not off, around. I'm just doing them in layers of different sizes, some little freckles and then some bigger ones layered on top. And then I'm just adding a few darker freckles just by adding them and then not blotting them off right away. Now I'm gonna add a tiny bit of an inner corner wing, hardly noticeable, kind of just to balance the wing on the outer corner. I always have the dilemma of, do I add mascara on the bottom? I usually regret it. I think today I'm gonna skip it. So I think that's that, and now we're gonna do a really bold lip. To line my lips, I'm using the Colourpop Lippie Pencil in Dial Up. I've overlined my top lip slightly. And then with a clean brush, I am gonna blur the edges a little bit. You can do this with your finger. I just don't wanna risk getting it on my dress. And then I'm gonna fill them in with Hot Rod from Haus Labs. And then I'm taking a little bit of Pavlova from Bite, and I'm gonna add that to the center. And then just blotting my lips together. And then I'm going to mattify them slightly with a little translucent powder. It's a lot of steps, but it's a cute lip. Now that I've got the lips on, I feel like it needs more blush, which is always how I feel once the lips are on. I made this tulle bow, and I'm not sure if I should put it on my head and be a present, or if I should do neck and be like a cute pink clown. I think I might go with neck, and I feel like a lot of you might disagree. My hair looks cute today. I don't want to cover it up. I feel like a ballerina. I think this will be my Christmas look. I know Christmas colors are usually red and green, but something about Christmas just makes me want to be pink. Do you guys celebrate Christmas? Do you have any special traditions? Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you think about my very pink look in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.